Welcome back, Ray Guitard family, to the greatest channel here on the internet, obviously, Ray Guitard. Thank you everyone. But we have some stuff that we have to talk about. So, recently, if you guys haven't seen, the whole, stuff with, Justin Roiland, or if you don't even know who Justin Roiland is. Justin Roiland is, the creator of Rick and Morty, a couple of, Hulu shows like Koala Man, Solar Opposites, and then recently that gay game, High on Life, he was a creator in that.
Oh, this is really swell of you, stranger. This has got to be the nicest thing that's ever happened to me. When it's completed, I'm gonna spray my hot, stinky duty all over my buddy. Oh, he's gonna be covered in it. Yum, 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 yum. I can't eat it. If I eat my own duty, I'll die. I wish I could.
Very recently, he is now a little bit under fire, a little bit controversial. His name is in the hot pot, some may say, especially over on Twitter. A lot of people are not happy with the guy, because just recently the public has figured out that he is facing felony domestic violence charges and I believe false imprisonment. And he was charged with these back in May 2020. And just recently, NBC News has gotten a hold of the court records and such. But NBC goes on to say, Justin Roiland, the star and co-creator of the animated comedy series Rick and Morty, has been charged with felony domestic violence in Orange County, California, in connection with a 2020 incident, according to a criminal complaint filed in May 2020 by the Orange County District Attorney. He appeared in court Thursday for a pretrial hearing. Roiland pleaded not guilty in 2020 in a statement. One of Roiland's attorneys wrote that his client is innocent, and he expects the case will be dismissed. We look forward to clearing Justin's name and helping him move forward as swiftly as possible.
Oh yeah, you gotta get Swifty.
I mean, these are clearly pretty crazy charges, if they are true. If there's evidence to support it, evidence to back it up, and that there's genuine shit going on. But one thing that lends a little bit of credibility to all of this is that the girl did not come out on social media. So recently, especially with the Andrew Callahan stuff, the thing that gave me such apprehension to want to even support those girls is, number one, they said they didn't need any evidence or proof that any of this happened. And then number two, they came out on TikTok about it. I don't trust anything that comes out on TikTok at my initial glance at it, if I'm going to be completely honest, and I'm going to make my opinions based on such, because, anyone has access to a fucking cell phone nowadays. Pretty much everyone and their mother has one of these in their pockets that is able to access TikTok. And anyone and their mother can just pull up this goddamn forsaken app and just post whatever cringe bullshit that they want to. The amount of just absolute crazy looking people and just insane people that I see on this app making videos of them just sitting there and talking. They don't even need to be right about anything. They don't need to put in any effort into anything. They just need to sit there and they need to talk. They want to be able to show all their friends, oh, I got 100K views on my TikTok. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, everyone and their mother wants to be able to show that to their friends. And just brag about it. It's oh, look how popular I am. Now, I am not in any way, shape, or form saying that that those chicks were just doing it all for clout, because it's not proven yet. And all in all, that's what lends credence to this story, is because the woman's name is completely gone from the record. She is currently known as Jane Doe. Her name isn't even in any of the court filings. Because if something like this actually happened to you, and you were actually afraid for the repercussions of coming out about this, and getting justice to the people who deserve it, if you're actually worried about that, then you do not want your name in the news. We've had this system for a couple decades now to protect witnesses and victims of crimes. because it's important to protect those people, especially if it actually happened. The complaint states that the incident occurred on or about January 19th, 2020, against an anonymous Jane Doe who was dating Roiland at the time. According to Orange County Superior Court records, Roiland pleaded not guilty to both charges in October 2020. Since then, the case has been the subject of more than a dozen court hearings, including pre-trial hearings. The trial date is not currently set. And then basically he was just out on $50,000 bond back in August. And then also they go on to say that there's like a bit of like a restraining order kind of thing against Roiland, and he can't go within 100 feet of said Jane Doe. Twitter then came out to obviously just roast Justin Roiland because, I mean, look at the guy. Look at his face. I mean, it's easy pickings at the end of the day. Basically, this one girl decided to show some pictures of Justin Roiland's homepage, like his website. Apparently was this one paragraph that was taken out of his welcome page. But seriously, I'm great, I'm good, I'm great. Just check out my IMDb page so I don't have to sit here and type a bunch of boring credits. See? Now you're like, wow, how come I never heard about this Justin Roiland guy before? I'm a really attractive 18 to 25-year-old girl, and I'd totally let him have his way with me, and I'd be really aggressive about it with him too. I'd just throw myself at him, etc. Whoa, easy. There's plenty of me to go around, ladies. Just take it easy. There's plenty of me to go around. Take it easy. But actually, I'm just kidding around. I'm not a playboy. I'm not all sexualized like that. Just who do you think I am? What kind of person do you think I am anyway? I'm not all sexualized like that. What's the matter with you? But seriously, ladies, there's plenty of me to go around. Just kidding. I'm a stand-up guy, etc. So that seems batshit insane. He honestly just makes a bunch of unfunny, like, sex jokes. It's pretty much, like, all of his humor. And don't get me wrong, at one point, I definitely supported, like, Rick and Morty, in the first season. I was totally with it. I was cool with it. The second season was pretty good, too. But then it just kind of went downhill.
I'm Pickle Rick!
The fandom ruined it, I think. And then he harbored that fandom, and he loved that fandom. And I'm like, you have a disgusting fandom. Your fans are literally degenerate retards. Ali Gortz from 9 Inch Nails, you might know her. She actually came out with a tweet recently, and she said, "I'll say more later. For now, I'll just share the types of funny DMs Justin Roiland would send me. Posted and deleted this last night because I was worried about any backlash, but this dude made me someone who wrote a Rick and Morty concept album. Never watch his show again." Alright, so what could he possibly said to upset Allie? Can you write a song about 9 dicks of different sizes and ethnic origins hanging above your face, and then in the lyrics describe how they each splatter you with semen? But important, the larger message of the song is about how we are all the same and no more racism. Who's this Lee character? Why does she have to find parking? Why are you a huge fag? Answer later. Sorry, Allie, I'm okay with 4th glass of wine. This was all off record. Don't break my trust, you asshole. JK, you're alright. So he just kind of seems a little mentally retarded. But to really cement this, here's another DM. You should just run away from home and go into slavery, you f***ing stupid faggot bitch. JK. He was just joking, guys. He was just joking. He's just kidding around. He's a silly little man. He's a silly little man making silly little jokes and things. Another little Twitter account came out with some more screenshots of apparent Justin Roiland, of posts that Justin Roiland has made around the internet. It'd be so funny to be able to just sit down with a bunch of friends and come up with some really weird shit to make an episode about. Friends? And then Justin said, "Come on, Ryan. Tell them about our trip to Death Valley together. Underage girls, hiking while intoxicated, peeing in the guest center room, clogging the bathroom toilet and flooding the hotel room. Name me 2 people who went through a wild ride like that together, who aren't the best friends till death grips them and internal horrors fill the void life left behind." He just sounds crazy, man. That's all I can say. He just literally sounds like a batshit insane person. Someone made a little post here. I'm not sure what this was on, but it's a screenshot from somewhere. There are a discomforting number of references to Summer urinating in her pants. There's jokes about her breast size. Despite being underage, she uses an app to hook up with grown men. In a recent episode, Rick brings Summer to an orgy, and the two have a sexually explicit conversation about their plans. By the way, I want to fuck Summer's ass, says Roiland on one of the DVD commentaries during a scene where Summer bends over a table while facing away from the viewer. "I'm attracted to cartoons. She's 17, another voice objects." So if you've never watched Rick and Morty, a very weird thing about it is that there's just a lot of fucking just weird, gross shit. And I've always had a problem with this in pretty much all of, like, Hollywood-esque, like, and especially all the Netflix shows nowadays. They literally all make adult content, they make adult shows, and then they constantly just put the set and setting in a high school and make all of the character high schoolers. I don't want to think about high schoolers doing some of the most explicit shit on Earth. I mean, especially Euphoria. You could have had the exact same story of Euphoria. Yeah, you might have had to slightly tweak it. You could have had the exact same story of Euphoria told in a college setting. Why would you not put it in college? Unless you want to talk about children in these crazy positions that the majority of children are not in. And yeah, some of them are. And sure, it's a thing to be talked about, but I don't think it's a thing to put in your entertainment and then make kids look up to. I think that's the poor decision that you're making. Making a bunch of high school children or middle school children see these shows and then think, oh, that's what my high school life is gonna be like. It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy that is even close to what our fucking society's like right now. But, you know, it is what it is, so I guess we gotta live with it. Or fix it, I guess. Here's some more text messages with Justin. I got sent this. It's some troll. I've known about it for a while. Total bullshit. Just like, don't want to get doxxed? That's dumb. They should focus on changing the age of consent laws. You won't. It's some kid, I'm sure of it. Okay, maybe defend me. It's fucking insane. Is this with, like, some underage girl? Cause, like, what is that about? Like, the consent laws and I don't know, man. It's like all of these weird fucking Hollywood dudes are always creepily into some fucking child shit. I really don't understand it. Like, why do you want to fuck kids so bad? It's kind of strange. It's kind of telling of what you're on about, you know what I mean? But hey, whenever you have a man this batshit insane, obviously his supporters and his avid fan base are gonna be just as crazy. And I think I might have found one of the craziest fans of all time. Rick Sanchez has been a comfort character for me for years. Like, what am I looking at? Weird, intimate fan art of you and Rick Sanchez? You couldn't have picked anyone better to, like, want to have a weird cartoon relationship with it? This is really gross. This is really weird and gross. Drawing this art was a form of me to find comfort. And now, ... Now this whole Justin Roiland thing just fucked all that up. And now she's intoxicated. She's a drunkard. She's on her phone all the time. She's smoking cigarettes.
There's one thing that always brings me back to a neutral. Cigarettes.
Honestly, I don't even know how to move forward. Do I just stop watching the show and let all these talented artists that have done nothing wrong lose their jobs? The thing is what you could do is just, like, wait to actually see what comes of the charges. Because currently, nothing's proven. He's not charged. He has a court case. There are court proceedings going on. That doesn't prove anything, but it just makes things, like, a little more speculative. It's like, oh, okay, now why is the court actually looking into him? My girlfriend is walking... She just pooped her pants, guys. She just pooped her pants. What? Are you done pooping your pants? I'm gonna say the N-word. At the end of the day, these people are crazy. He seems kind of fucking bad insane. Should you watch his show? I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna wait to see what happens with it. And update video in the future. So, like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye. You walking in the door is gonna make me say the N-word now.